The internet. It's everything, everywhere, all at once. It's how we connect, how we learn, how we work, how we play. It's become so ingrained in our lives that it's almost impossible to imagine a world without it. We are living in the digital age, a time where information travels at the speed of light and access to knowledge is just a click away. But this digital revolution didn't happen overnight. It's the culmination of decades of innovation, a journey that began in the laboratories and the research institutions of the 1960s. This story, the story of the internet, is a testament to human ingenuity, a tale woven with ambition, collaboration, and a relentless pursuit of progress. To truly understand the internet and its profound impact on society, we need to travel back to its genesis, to the era that planted the seeds of this digital revolution. Our journey begins in the 1960s, a time marked by both Cold War tensions and a burgeoning space race. The world was on the brink of technological breakthroughs, and amidst this backdrop of innovation, the United States Department of Defense was quietly funding a project that would forever change the course of history. This project, known as ARPANET, wasn't initially intended to create the vast, interconnected network we know today. Instead, its primary objective was far more pragmatic, to enable researchers and scientists at different universities and government agencies to share information and computing resources more effectively. Imagine a world where data couldn't be easily shared electronically, where collaboration across geographical distances was a logistical nightmare. The internet, in its nascent form, emerged as a solution to this very problem, a tool designed to streamline communication and foster collaboration in the scientific community. Little did those early pioneers know that their creation would transcend its initial purpose, evolving into a force that would reshape the very fabric of society. The early days of the internet were marked by a spirit of experimentation and collaboration. Researchers and computer scientists at universities across the United States worked tirelessly, connecting their institutions to this nascent network. Each connection expanded the reach of ARPANET, gradually weaving a web of knowledge and information sharing. But the internet, as we know it today, wasn't simply a matter of connecting computers. It required a fundamental shift in how data was transmitted, a move away from the traditional circuit switch networks of the telephone system towards a new paradigm. Packet switching. Packet switching was a game changer for several reasons. Firstly, it made the network incredibly resilient. If one path became congested or unusable, packets could simply be rerouted through alternative paths. And this distributed nature of packet switching meant that there was no single point of failure, making the network remarkably robust. Secondly, it dramatically increased the efficiency of data transmission. By sharing network resources among multiple users simultaneously, packet switching allowed for more efficient use of bandwidth. This was particularly crucial in the early days of computing, when bandwidth was a scarce and expensive resource. Moreover, packet switching paved the way for the Internet's open architecture. Since data could be transmitted in a standardized format regardless of the underlying network infrastructure, it allowed for seamless communication between different types of computers and networks. This interoperability was essential for the Internet's growth, fostering collaboration and innovation across geographical and technological boundaries. As ARPANET continued to expand, it became clear that a standardized set of protocols was needed to ensure seamless communication between different networks. This led to the development of Transmission Control Protocol Internet Protocol, more commonly known as TCP/IP. TCP/IP provided a common language for computers to communicate with each other, regardless of their underlying hardware or operating system. TCP was responsible for breaking down data into packets, ensuring reliable delivery, and reassembling them at the destination. IP, on the other hand, provided the addressing system, allowing packets to be routed across the network and delivered to the correct destination. The adoption of TCP/IP was a pivotal moment in the history of the Internet. It marked the transition from a closed, government-funded project to an open, decentralized network. With a standardized protocol in place, universities, research institutions, and even private companies could now connect their networks to the growing internet, contributing to its rapid expansion. By the 1980s, the internet had grown far beyond its humble beginnings. It was no longer just a tool for academic collaboration. It was evolving into a platform for communication, information sharing, and even entertainment. The invention of the World Wide Web in the early 1990s would further accelerate this transformation, making the internet accessible to a much wider audience. The stage was set for the internet to become the ubiquitous force it is today, connecting billions of people worldwide and transforming the way we live, work, and interact with each other. But this rapid evolution also brought with it a unique set of challenges and opportunities, forcing us to grapple with the profound implications of this digital revolution that was only just beginning. The early internet, while groundbreaking in its own right, was still a relatively niche technology. Navigating its depths often required technical expertise, and accessing information could be a cumbersome process. However, the landscape was about to change dramatically with the advent of the World Wide Web, WWW. Developed by Tim Berners-Lee in the early 1990s, the WWW introduced a user-friendly way to access and share information over the internet. Key to its accessibility was the hypertext link, allowing users to effortlessly navigate between different documents and websites. Suddenly, the internet was no longer a labyrinth of technical jargon and complex commands, but a vast, interconnected library of information accessible with a simple click. The introduction of web browsers like Mosaic and Netscape Navigator further fueled the WWW's growth, providing intuitive graphical interfaces that made exploring the internet a seamless experience. Websites began to proliferate, covering a wide range of topics from news and entertainment to commerce and education. The internet was no longer just a tool for researchers and academics. It was becoming a platform for the masses. Section 2. Democratizing information, the rise of search engines. As the World Wide Web exploded in popularity, so too did the sheer volume of information available online. Navigating this digital ocean of content became increasingly challenging. Early attempts at organizing the web, such as manually curated directories, quickly proved inadequate in the face of the internet's exponential growth. A new solution was needed, one capable of indexing and searching the vast expanse of the WWW efficiently and effectively. Enter the search engine. Pioneers like Yahoo and Alta Vista emerged, offering users the ability to search for specific information amidst the ever-growing digital haystack. These early search engines were rudimentary by today's standards, often returning irrelevant or overwhelming results. However, they represented a significant step forward in making information more accessible and discoverable. The launch of Google in 1998 marked a paradigm shift in search technology. Google's innovative PageRank algorithm analyzed the relationships between websites, prioritizing those deemed most relevant and authoritative. This resulted in more accurate and useful search results, transforming the way people navigated and accessed information online. Search engines became the gateways to the digital world, empowering users with unprecedented access to knowledge and information. Section 3. The Internet goes mobile. For much of its early history, accessing the Internet meant being tethered to a desktop computer. However, the dawn of the new millennium brought with it a technological innovation that would once again revolutionize how we connect to the online world: the mobile phone. Early mobile phones were primarily used for voice calls and text messaging, but the integration of Internet capabilities would forever change the game. The arrival of the first commercially successful smartphones like the BlackBerry and later the iPhone ushered in the era of mobile internet. With the ability to access the web, check emails, and connect with friends on the go, smartphones quickly became indispensable tools for millions worldwide. The internet was no longer confined to homes and offices. It was now accessible anytime, anywhere. This shift to mobile had profound implications for the internet's reach and impact. Developing countries, where personal computers were less common, experienced a surge in internet adoption, fueled by the affordability and accessibility of mobile devices. The internet was no longer a luxury, but a tool for communication, education, and economic empowerment, bridging the digital divide and connecting people across geographical and socio-economic boundaries. Section 4, Social Media Connecting the World, one post at a time. The late 2000s witnessed the emergence of a new phenomenon that would fundamentally reshape the social fabric of the internet: social media. Platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube provided users with the tools to connect with friends and family, share their thoughts and experiences, and engage in online communities centered around shared interests. Social media's appeal lay in its ability to foster a sense of connection and community on a global scale. People could now stay in touch with loved ones across continents, share their passions with like-minded individuals, and engage in public discourse on a wide range of topics. The internet evolved from a platform primarily for information consumption to a dynamic space for social interaction and community building. However, the rise of social media also presented its own set of challenges. Issues of privacy, misinformation, and the spread of hate speech became increasingly prevalent, raising concerns about the potential negative consequences of this hyper-connected world. As social media continued to shape online interactions, it became increasingly crucial to grapple with both its benefits and its potential pitfalls, fostering a digital landscape that promoted healthy communication and responsible online engagement. The internet's most profound impact has been on how we communicate. Before email, instant messaging, and video calls, staying in touch with friends and family overseas often meant expensive long-distance calls or the anticipation of handwritten letters. The internet demolished these barriers, making communication instantaneous and affordable. With a few clicks, we could send messages across continents, share news and photos, and maintain relationships in ways unimaginable just a few decades ago. This newfound ease of communication extended beyond personal relationships, reshaping business practices and global collaborations. Video conferencing bridged geographical gaps, enabling virtual meetings and international collaborations to unfold in real time. The internet flattened the world, fostering connections and facilitating the exchange of ideas on a global scale. From multinational corporations coordinating operations across continents to scientists collaborating on groundbreaking research, the internet became the invisible backbone of global communication. The internet's disruptive force extended far beyond communication, revolutionizing the very foundations of our economic systems. E-commerce emerged as a transformative force, allowing businesses to reach customers worldwide and consumers to purchase goods and services with unprecedented convenience. Online marketplaces like Amazon and eBay became digital behemoths, offering an unparalleled selection of products and transforming traditional retail models. The internet also fueled the growth of the gig economy, connecting freelancers and independent contractors with clients globally. Platforms like Upwork and Fiverr provided individuals with opportunities to leverage their skills and offer services remotely, blurring the lines between traditional employment and independent work. This shift towards a more digitally driven economy brought with it new opportunities and challenges. While e-commerce opened up new markets and created jobs in areas like logistics and digital marketing, it also led to the decline of brick-and-mortar stores and the displacement of workers in traditional retail sectors. The internet's impact on the economy is a complex and evolving story, one that continues to shape how we work, consume, and participate in the global marketplace. The internet's pervasive influence extends beyond communication and economics, permeating the very fabric of our culture and shaping how we consume information, entertain ourselves, and interact with the world around us. The rise of streaming services like Netflix and Spotify revolutionized how we consume entertainment, offering on-demand access to a vast library of movies, TV shows, and music. Social media platforms became cultural hubs, influencing trends, shaping public discourse, and providing a platform for individuals to share their creativity and connect with like-minded communities. The internet became a breeding ground for viral content, memes, and online challenges, creating shared experiences that transcended geographical boundaries. This digital cultural shift, however, also presented new challenges. The spread of misinformation and the proliferation of echo chambers raised concerns about the Internet's impact on critical thinking and informed debate. The Internet's ability to amplify both the positive and negative aspects of human behavior underscored the need for digital literacy and responsible online engagement. Section 4. Navigating the uncharted waters of hyperreality. The Internet has blurred the lines between the real and the virtual, creating a hyper-connected world where information overload and the constant bombardment of digital stimuli have become the norm. This digital deluge can be overwhelming, making it challenging to discern fact from fiction and navigate the complexities of online interactions. In this age of hyper-reality, where carefully curated online personas often overshadow authentic selves, it's easy to feel a sense of disconnect. The pressure to maintain a constant online presence, to amass followers and likes, can fuel anxiety and contribute to a sense of inadequacy. The Internet, for all its benefits, can also foster a culture of comparison and competition where real-life experiences are often filtered through the lens of social media perfection. Navigating this hyperreal landscape requires a critical eye and a discerning mind. It's essential to cultivate digital literacy, to question the information we consume online, and to engage in thoughtful dialogue that transcends the limitations of online echo chambers. More importantly, it's crucial to remember that the Internet is just one facet of our lives, a tool to be used wisely and intentionally rather than allowing it to dictate our thoughts, emotions, and interactions with the world around us. Section 1. The double-edged sword of connection. The Internet has undoubtedly brought people closer. We can maintain friendships across continents, connect with like-minded individuals across the globe, and share experiences with a vast online community. This increased connectivity has fostered a sense of global citizenship, allowing us to engage with diverse perspectives and participate in conversations that transcend geographical boundaries. However, this constant connection comes at a price. The digital world, with its relentless notifications and the pressure to maintain an online persona, can feel like an intrusion on our time and attention. The very technology designed to connect us can sometimes leave us feeling more isolated, tethered to our devices, and disconnected from the physical world around us. Studies have shown a correlation between excessive social media use and increased feelings of loneliness and depression. The carefully curated highlight reels of others' lives, often presented as spontaneous moments of joy and success, can fuel feelings of inadequacy and social comparison. It's easy to forget that these online representations rarely reflect the complexities and nuances of real life. Section 2. The fragmented self-identity in the digital age. The Internet has provided a platform for self-expression like never before. Social media profiles, online communities, and personal blogs offer avenues for individuals to explore their identities, share their passions, and connect with others who share their interests. This can be incredibly empowering, especially for those who feel marginalized or misunderstood in their offline lives. However, this digital self-expression also raises questions about the fragmentation of identity in the digital age. With the ability to curate multiple online personas, each tailored to a specific audience or platform, it's easy to feel a sense of disconnect between our online and offline selves. The pressure to present a perfect, polished image online can create a sense of anxiety and pressure to conform to societal expectations. The Internet has blurred the lines between authenticity and performance, making it increasingly difficult to discern genuine self-expression from carefully constructed online facades. This constant negotiation between our online and offline selves can be exhausting, leaving us feeling like we're always on and performing for an invisible audience. Section 3. The algorithm and the echo chamber. One of the most significant philosophical concerns about the Internet is its potential to limit our exposure to diverse perspectives. Algorithms designed to personalize our online experiences often trap us in echo chambers where we are primarily exposed to information and opinions that confirm our existing beliefs. While personalized content recommendations can be convenient, filtering out dissenting viewpoints can lead to intellectual isolation and reinforce existing biases. Social media platforms in particular have been criticized for their role in spreading misinformation and fueling political polarization. The internet, with its vast potential for connecting people and fostering understanding, can, ironically, contribute to a more divided world. It's essential to be aware of the limitations of algorithms and actively seek out diverse perspectives, engaging with viewpoints that challenge our own assumptions and broaden our understanding of complex issues. Section 4. Reclaiming our digital lives. The internet is a powerful tool, but like any tool, it can be used for good or ill. The responsibility lies with us, the users, to navigate its complexities critically and consciously. Reclaiming our digital lives requires mindful engagement, a willingness to question the information we consume, and a commitment to fostering healthy online interactions. This involves setting boundaries, limiting our screen time, and prioritizing real-life connections. It means being discerning about the information we consume online, seeking out reputable sources, and engaging in respectful dialogue with those who hold different viewpoints. Ultimately, the internet is a reflection of ourselves, a digital tapestry woven from our collective thoughts, actions, and interactions. By approaching this digital landscape with awareness, intentionality, and a commitment to ethical engagement, we can harness the internet's power for good, fostering connection, understanding, and progress in the digital age. Section 1. The Internet's legacy, a double-edged sword. The internet has fundamentally reshaped the world, transforming communication, commerce, and culture in ways unimaginable just a few decades ago. It has democratized information, empowered individuals, and connected people across geographical and cultural divides. The once niche technology born from Cold War research has become an indispensable tool for billions, shaping how we live, work, and interact with the world around us. However, this digital revolution has not come without its challenges. The internet's ability to amplify both the positive and negative aspects of human behavior has become increasingly apparent. The spread of misinformation, the rise of online echo chambers, and the erosion of privacy are just a few of the concerns that have accompanied the internet's meteoric rise. As we move further into the 21st century, the internet's influence will only continue to grow. Artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and the Internet of Things are poised to further blur the lines between the physical and digital realms, presenting both exciting possibilities and unprecedented challenges. Navigating this complex landscape requires critical thinking, digital literacy, and a commitment to ethical online engagement. The Internet's legacy is still being written. It is up to us, the users, to shape this digital frontier responsibly, fostering a future where technology empowers, connects, and inspires, rather than divides, isolates, and diminishes.